Hi everybody, we have some exciting news for you. You've probably gotten several emails from me today asking questions about some Grace Hill stuff, and some of you have called and tried to log in and you figured out that the training code that we used to have no longer works. Well, we're excited to tell you that our Grace Hill platform has updated, and so instead of it being like it sometimes wasn't very user friendly. I know several of you had to call and talk to the service number several times just to get some help with some issues. Well, we're excited because the new platform is here, and I am going to show you how to log into it today so that you kind of have an idea of what to do, because it looks totally different, but I promise you it's super user friendly, and it should be something that is a great addition to what you're doing and will help you be able to train better, but also be something that maybe it's a little bit easier for you to do. So what you're going to do, you are going to go to your Internet Explorer or your Chrome. Use Google Chrome if you can. So I've already pulled it up, and I'm going to email you this link, but it is when you go to log in, it's going to be www.gracehillvision.com/Hamilton Valley. So you can see it it doesn't really look like that at the top, but that's how you get there. And then if you have used Grace Hill before, your username and password, you can still use it. If not, you're going to have to call me so I can add you to the system so that you can get going. But you're going to type in your username and your password. It's going to log you in. And so everyone, if you haven't logged in yet, you're going to get this screen. And it's just the terms of use. You're going to scroll through and read it, or just glance over it, whichever you want to do. So you'll go through that, and you'll select I have read the above terms and accept it. And then it'll take you to your training home screen. It's oh, sorry about that. Forgot, you're going to have an orientation. I would recommend doing that just to help give you an idea of what you're doing in the system. But I'm going to show you how you're going to start your training off. So you have announcements here, the Facebook information for Grace Hill that you can look at, resources, things like that. So you're going to go up here to the right-hand side where it says My Library. That's your best friend. You're going to click on it. It's going to bring you to this library. It has My Book Bag. And so My Book Bag is just any courses that you are currently have added to it that you're currently working on. And then you're going to go to online courses, and that will give you the list of everything. And it's really neat. We were kind of looking through this. There's actually a lot of new classes in here that weren't in the old system. And not only that, they've updated them. So everything is fresh and new. So say you're a new manager, and new managers keep this in mind, because if you are brand new, just started working for us, then you need to come over here and type in just fair. You don't even have to do the whole thing. And it'll show up the options for the fair housing. New managers need to take fair housing and fair housing too, but you're gonna go over here to the right and click add, and it's gonna add it to your book bag. So that means you're ready to go, you're ready to start training. So when you are ready to come and do this, you're gonna click on it. It's gonna pop up the details, and you need to pick if you want to take it in English or Spanish. So you choose the correct one, and then continue. And then it's going to load your course. And so this is really neat because you can kind of just see, there's 122 topics in this course that you need to complete in order to be 100% done. You've got a table of contents that tells you how many topics or subjects there's going to be inside of each topic. So what is fair housing? You're going to go through 17 topics. So a couple of things to think about. You usually have a workbook to use to take notes with. So you're going to click, there's two places to find it. You can click here under the Fair Housing Conclusion and Resources. It's not just here for this one. Any course that you take, you go in the resources folder, you'll find the workbook. It's usually the second topic. You'll click on it, open it up, print it out, and have it handy so that you are ready to, well, this is kind of small, but you'll go ahead and print it out so that you're ready to go. You go back to the table of contents and start in the overview, and it'll tell you just an introduction like the last one did. You can listen to it or you can read it to yourself, so that's kind of neat. Tell you how long the course is, and here's another spot where you can find the workbook. Another great thing that we just figured out about this is that if you only have 20 minutes to spare, the module, which is each of the sections, should take no more than 20 minutes. So that is something that I don't think we had on the other system. So this is a great update. So let's look over here. We have got some arrows. So the arrows will take you through each of the course topics. And so here we've got, what's fair housing. We haven't looked at any of the topics, but if you click on it, you give us the introduction. You kind of read through that and do the arrows. And the arrows will help you move through the system. But I just wanted to show you, you go back to your table of contents. After you view that topic, if you have to, answer the phone for whatever reason, a tenant comes in or something like that, it'll tell you, oh, hey, it's checked it off, you've looked at it. It's got a green check mark, you're done with that. So that's just something, kind of new that we have going on. And so we're really excited about this because we think it'll be really user-friendly. It's already a great improvement from what we've had. So just to give you guys a heads up, so if you're a new manager, you need to be taking Fair Housing 1, or just Fair Housing and Fair Housing 2. And then for our managers who have already taken it this year, many of you haven't gone to training in class, but if you have not taken the fundamentals class or the interactive property management class through RRHA, you can take these classes here, and those will help fulfill the requirements so that you can get credit for that, so that when you go to convention next year, you can get your certified rural housing manager award. So we really, really would love to have a sea of Hamilton Valley people up there getting that award if you haven't already. So we'll be putting out some training sheets in the next couple of weeks and just letting you know what you need to take. So if you have any questions, just email me. Once again, if you don't have a username and password, give me a call, email me. I'll be happy to set that up for you. And so I just have to say happy training.